Darn. I just recorded a bunch of stuff that I thought was really interesting. And then, as sometimes happens, I've not hit the record button or it turned off. And I don't want to keep checking, because I'm pretty sure that they're always checking. So if you can laze a person, and you can laze water, can you laze water into its gaseous or vapor form? And if you can do chemistry on the surface of membranes with lasers or with chemical gradients, can you change the composition of membranes in the lungs or in the blood or in exposed regions of the nervous system with lasers or chemicals or LCDs or screens, partitions, and rhodopsin and something like 11 cis something diene, not like dying, but the DIENE. And if that makes a chemical transition or conformation change, then certainly information lased may help certain regions produce more or less of an expressed product. So if there's similarity to genetics, as in our DNA, and genetics in terms of what can be synthesized in things a lot like blood sugar or plant sugar or propylene glycolysis, it is. Hello. No, those people may or may not have any idea what I'm talking about. Anyhow, if you can do chemistry in a person using lasers, can you hydrate a basic person with lasers? Does it make more sense to try and hydrate someone from a distance with a laser through water than it does to try and hydrate someone from a distance with a laser without water? Well, if you know the person has some free basicity in them, and you know that a person has, things that you can laze off as protons, then the energy level of a proton and the phase transition of a particle in a box, and how much a chemistry student learns in the 4th year of physics or physical chemistry may, in a sense, determine how much chemistry the person can do in their body in known locations. Because, if the lines that we read because of the transition of light and dark by one of the rods or cones or something go to a certain place because of the feedback or the stacks and the reentrance as the light is processed into the cortex, then a person who's reading on Adderall is going to have more of a selective effect for those symbols to certain regions of cortex in the time that it takes them to read it. So DS or DT, and things that take apart cell connections, or people that increase connections in their cells in their regions. I'm going to stop. Why? Because really I just want to feel like I'm not going to feel as shitty in a little while as I start to feel every time I remember that I'm homeless, after I realize why I'm homeless and how much use my homelessness has been made of by myself or by people who don't treat me as close as they treat their friends.